Hello, it's Rebecca and today is another book review day, and this is the fourth book that I've been reading for the 2016 BookaShelf Reading Challenge. I will put a link down below in the description box to explain what the challenge is about, but it's a challenge put together by myself and Hannah over at Shelf Restraint, where we have 26 different categories to read 26 different books over the year, with each book coming from a different category, and it's alphabetised. So this book that I've been reading comes from the category of J, a junior novel. So I've been reading Billionaire Boy by David Walliams. So I will read you the blurb and then talk to you about the book. Meet Joe Spud, the richest 12-year-old in the world. Joe has everything he could ever want. His own Formula One racing car, 1,000 pairs of trainers, even an orangutan for a butler. Yes, Joe has everything he wants. But there's just one thing he really needs. A friend. So this is my first David Walliams book that I've read. I know I'm a little bit late to the game with this, but it is really, really good. Very reminiscent of Roald Dahl, although not to the level of Roald Dahl. Roald Dahl is just out there somewhere. This comes in very, very close. He's very funny, very silly, and very, very enjoyable. So this certainly will not be my last David Walliams book. So basically the story is a young boy, Joe. His dad invented some really special toilet paper called Bomb Fresh. And everybody on the planet bought this Bomb Fresh toilet paper, making them millionaires. And he lives in a huge house. The ensuite bathrooms have ensuite bathrooms. They have a Formula One racetrack in the garden. Everything's made of gold. It's a life that all of us could only dream of. But for Joe, he really needs a friend. He's got all these things to play with, but he hasn't got anybody to play with them with. And he goes to a very posh school where he has to wear a really fancy, flouncy uniform, and he hates it. He's just a regular kid. He grew up a regular kid. His dad then made some money. And that's not his lifestyle. So he asks his dad if he can go to a regular school. And he does, reluctantly, let his son go. And his son absolutely loves it, but he doesn't want anyone to know that his dad's a millionaire, or a billionaire even. So he goes in as a regular kid, and he just wants to make friends, and he meets Bob, and they become friends. And they do build a really lovely relationship, and he doesn't know that Joe has all this money, and Joe wants to keep it a secret because he wants to make friends the normal way. However, inevitably things go wrong. Bob is being bullied by the Grub twins, and Joe on the side pays them to leave Bob alone. Bob finds out and he's very, very angry because he doesn't want Joe to use his money to make his life better. He's quite content just going through his life as normal, and he doesn't want this money to influence him. So their friendship breaks up, which is quite sad. And then a girl, whose name I have completely forgotten. Oh, I can't even look through. But a girl comes to the school that we later find out has been paid to be Joe's friend by Joe's dad. And it's as though they believe that money can get them anything, when at the end of the day, Joe's dad just wants companionship. He wants a wife or a girlfriend to love him, and Joe just wants a friend that he can play with, go out with. Eventually there's all a lovely happy ending, as there normally is with junior books, but it's certainly, I like books where there is a little bit of a moral tale to them, a little bit of a thing that makes you think about your own life, your own behaviours, which I think Roald Dahl does very well, and David Walliams does pretty well also, because we go through life thinking that this is how things should be, or this is how we should behave, and in fact all people want is honesty, truthfulness, reliability, trust. Money and other bits and pieces can all go out the window, it doesn't matter. So Billionaire Boy does find his friend. I don't know if that's a spoiler. Probably everyone on the planet has read this book, so I'm hardly giving away spoilers. One thing that does stand out for me that I find really, really funny, the local shop is owned by a man named Raj, who is just a peculiar guy. and he says something about his wife wanting him to eat healthier, and so he can only eat fruit and vegetables, and he pulls a Terry's chocolate orange out of his pocket. I just think that is brilliant, because that's my logic. It's got the word orange in it, therefore it must be healthy. So I would certainly recommend this, and I'm looking forward to reading more David Walliams books, because, like I say, it was funny, it was silly, really easy to read, nice characters that you can really get your teeth into. There's obviously the ones that you don't like and the ones that you do like, and you certainly feel for this boy. If you've ever been without friends or been mistreated by people, it's tough going to school and having to put up with that kind of thing. So I would certainly recommend this and say, yeah, go out and read it and read some more. And I have some more David Walliams books somewhere, so I will certainly be reading those. So if you'd like to hear any of my other book reviews, then please subscribe to my channel. I put new videos out every time I've read a book. I occasionally do writing advice and book bits and pieces. So if you're interested in reading and or writing, then please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Have a good day. Bye-bye.